Previously on Tom. Tom, the television host, was kidnapped by some bad dudes. And folks, we have no idea if he's okay or not, but I'm a betting man, and my money says he's not. Just judging from the footage, he was scuffed, he was wrapped up, and you put a hood on him. I don't know, folks. He got a bag on his head. This doesn't look good. But don't worry, we're going to see him real soon. So welcome to episode 2 of Tom.
Hey guys, I can't see you right now, but my friend here, hey Luda, can you take off the bag over my head real quick? Ugh. Hey, welcome back to Tom Time. This is episode 2. Episode 1 is doing fantastic right now. We're actually surprised how big the reach is going around. The audience interactions have been fantastic. The podcast has went fantastic as well. Voiced by Tom Swick and Isaiah Cameron. They're great. They interviewed some great guys. But here is episode 2, and you know who I am. I am Tom Swick, your host, and I am having a great time being kidnapped. It's not me being scared. This is like a kid pleasure. Yikes. No, that's a terrible pun, guys. I apologize for that. Anyway, a lot of people might be confused right now because I was hit by, some people would say these bad dudes here, but honestly, these are some kind fellas. These are some good fellas, as you might say. These are some good dudes. Yeah, some good guys. I'm having a wonderful time here. I am, yes, kidnapped. Don't know where we're going, but I'm having a great time, and thank you guys for watching episode 2. Luda, why do you guys have me? I'm confused about that still.
You got top secret information, and we're gonna get it from Tom Time.
Okay. What's that in your hand?
This?
Yeah, what is it?
Oh, you'll love this. This is the Nutcracker.
It's like walnuts and stuff? What? Yeah?
No.
What?
You're nuts.
2, 3.
Ah!
Pick it up, pick it up, yeah, pick it up, pick it up, pick it up, yeah, pick it up, pick it up, pick it up, yeah, pick it up, pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. Talk about Tom Time. 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 Talk about Tom Time.
Hi, welcome to Tom Time. Well, excuse us, folks. We're experiencing some technical difficulties. We're going to be jumping into our editor, Tom Swick.
What's up? I'm the editor. You might know me as Tom. So, because the host is kidnapped, we couldn't figure out how our guests were going to be on the show. So, a couple of them got sick. It was a logistical nightmare. We did promise you them to be on the show, so after this, you'll be hearing a little word from them. It's really nice. I pray this is going to go well. I don't know. Because it's right now November 29th. I can show you. It is not even November 29th. We air the show tomorrow. Where is he? I don't know where he is, man. I don't know. Like, it's funny at some points, but this is my job. What am I gonna do? Okay, it's all good. I got this. I have an amazing replacement guest coming in, and I can't wait for having him on the show. It is actually my cousin, Raymond Urbash, and he prefers to go by Ray. Ray's going to be on the show, guys, and we'll be joined by actually one of the main cast members, actors/crew members of Tom Time, Will Swick. It's going to be amazing. I hope you enjoy the show. I'm lost at words. We'll see what happens. Yeah. Hey, see you there.
Hello, dear watchers of Tom Time. My name is Sunggun. Nice to meet you guys, and I'm deeply saddened that I will not be able to join you guys on this episode. You see, I just came back from the airport after going back home for Thanksgiving, and a nice, funny little story that occurred there. On the way, I Ubered with a friend, and in her fridge we discovered this nice little bottle of champagne. And so we thought it would be a great idea to have ourselves a little nice celebration right before the flight. So we bring it to the airport, only to discover that it was not a twist cap and needed a bottle opener to open the bottle. However, we did not have a bottle opener. So we do everything in our power outside of O'Hare Airport, from using my teeth to my belt buckle and all sorts of things. Mission failed. We were not able to open it. And so we leave it right outside the terminal for a random stranger to have himself a nice little time. And then just coming back just now, we checked the same spot that we left it at, and sure enough, it's not there. Now we're not sure if was a random stranger who got to have himself a celebration, or an airport worker who thought it was very shady to see a random bottle of champagne sitting there. But we hope whoever it was had a great time. We hope you guys have a great time watching this show, and I'll see you in the future for sure. Peace out.
Tom, man, I'm so sorry I could not be at the interview today. Some stuff came up. Like I'm a busy guy, and like, all this stuff, man. You get it. You're running your life, and I'm running my life, and right now it just didn't work out. But it'll happen, man. It'll happen. The interview's gonna go great. It's gonna be so good. Shout out to the homie Sungman. Shout out Tom Time. But man, it'll happen soon. It's just not today. I'm sorry, man. I'm gonna make it up to you though, okay? Trust me, I'm gonna make it up to you. Alright, you have a good one. Somebody's coming right now. Hold on.
Jinx, give me a soda.
Hailing from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, our replacement guest, our special guest of episode 2, Kidnapped, is Raymond Urbash, and he goes by Ray on the show. Thanks, Ray, for joining us last minute.
How's it going, guys? Welcome back to Tom Time. I am your replacement host, Tom Swick, because our current host is kidnapped. And if you saw before him, explain the situation that we were in. But here is our replacement guest and our very special guest of the episode, Raymond Urbash. How's it going, Raymond?
Hi, everyone.
Ray or Raymond?
Ray's good.
Ray is good. All right, guys. For those who don't know, and I'm assuming everyone mostly here knows, me and Raymond are cousins, so that's how we know each other. The call came in, and I was just like, okay, I need to find a replacement guest for the show because I'm in the middle of editing this thing. And I was like, all right, I got 3 people, and Ray was actually the first person that I texted, and then it was William, then it was Jack, and Ray was literally just in the middle of work, and he was just like, yeah, I can do it. I got time to kill. And I was just like, boom, let's do it. We had a fun conversation about everything that we'll probably go into in this interview. And Will said yes. So you'll be either seeing him already or you'll be seeing him later in the show. And Jack is just too busy with theater at the Schuster Theater. So please check out his play if you're in Erie, A Woman, Man, Dog. And he plays dog in the play. And if I got it wrong, there'll be a caption right here. Anyway, thank you so much for being on the show, Ray.
Yeah, no problem. Glad I could do it over lunch.
Nice. So, what do you got for lunch then?
I'm gonna have some Thanksgiving leftovers.
Hey, that's the best way to go. I don't know what's better leftover than that. Maybe pizza.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm pretty excited for turkey and mashed potatoes and gravy.
Are you putting it all in a bowl, like all together, or are you doing it separate?
I'm gonna do it on a sandwich.
Yes. Now that is the true Thanksgiving sandwich there.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. Oh man. Let's see. I think like we were talking about pizza leftovers. I think I kind of like leftover pizza better than the night before. I don't know why, but something about that, like either you eat it cold, but after you microwave it and it gets that weird softness to it, it's like it has more pizza flavor, you know?
Maybe. I don't know. I kind of like it fresh, if I'm being honest with pizza. I do prefer leftover pasta, though.
Ooh, leftover pasta is pretty good. It's hard to say. I don't know. A lot of people don't like leftovers. I don't get it. What do you think?
I eat leftovers probably 3 days a week.
Dude, it's great stuff.
Maybe even 4, because I only cook like 3 to 4 days a week.
I think the people that don't like leftovers are the ones that just don't know how to cook because they don't like
Yeah.
eating their food. Yeah. Speaking of cooking, you are a great grill master. You're probably the best person I know who's good at making steak. Like, I can't order steak at a restaurant because literally I'll sit there and just be like, it's not as good as Raymond's. Literally. Yeah, it's truly is just like whole. It's just too good.
Yeah, we've been practicing a lot. Me and my dad like to do that.
Nice. Yeah. Oh, by the way, for the guests at home, we are allowed to, because that's YouTube guidelines. And if I end up deciding changing editing it out, it's all good because you know what? People swear. That's just talking. I swear all the time. I say all the time. And you heard none of that at people at home.
Yeah.
I don't get it. I don't understand the culture of just like, you have to censor yourself. You gotta be using like very polite language. And it's just like,
Is it only because of the way that you have the show marketed, or because of your target audience, or what is that? Because I know that there's YouTube videos that.
So for me, it's marketing as well as YouTube friendly. It's only because I'm on that. Once we go to Twitch, we're going to swear a lot more there, as well as we're going to keep it more natural. And when the show gets bigger, hopefully we'll be able to start advancing to swearing and everything. But we are a strong show. Like, we're not made for kids as like our official advertisements for YouTube, but we're allowed for kids. We're not exclusively not for like for adults and everything. So like, we don't have like the 18-year-old warning and everything. Like, we go into elements of our host is kidnapped and stuff like that. But like, kids see that all the time on cartoons, that it's fine. As long as we're not saying it's apparently fine. And it's just like, I think it's kind of is better than like seeing someone get kidnapped. Like this guy, I saw.
For monetization?
Yes, potentially. We're going to see if we can go into monetization in a bit. The goal of Tom Time was never to make money. It was just to produce a really cool show. The hope was to just practice and everything, because I'm hoping to go into film and everything. This is basically my film project. And this is something that I'll probably do for the good at least 10 years of my life, because I have 5 years planned out already that we can't go into here because that'll be spoilers. But I have easily 10 seasons planned out.
Very good. Very good.
And if it gets picked up between that time or after, I will keep doing it because I love this thing. And as long as I have creative control and I work with my friends, family, and people that I like working with, I will do the show. And I could do it for right now. It seems like the rest of my life, like as long as I could focus on my movies, because that's what I care about more. But like, having this is really nice because it's practice and me just having fun with film. And I love TV. Conan O'Brien's a big inspiration of mine. David Letterman's a big inspiration of mine. Even Johnny Carson, the old time, the black and white ones. Trevor Noah, I definitely have taken some of his, how he's always filming it and everything, especially during his COVID time. I'm not too much of a fan of his show, but I like how he interviews. I think he's better at interviewing than most hosts because he doesn't take it over, which is his problem as a host, because his personality is not that funny to me and I can't watch his show. But when he's interviewing a guest, better than Colbert, way better than Fallon, better than Kimmel. Conan might be the only person that is like could be better than him, because I'm just a Conan fan. Like I love Coco. He's amazing. It's fun. I'm having a really good time here, and it's really cool to see people just step up and just being like, yo, let's be on the show. Speaking about being on the show, welcome back, Ray.
Yeah, sorry about that.
You're fine. I was going a little bit of Joe Rogan and like how we set up this interview going now. And who's your favorite guest of all time on the Joe Rogan podcast then?
There's a podcast called the Art and War podcast. That's a pretty interesting podcast.
That's a sweet title. Who's that by?
It's by these two guys. One's from Canada, one's from America. Their names are Nate and Mitchell.
Yeah.
I don't remember their last names. I've only listened to 2 episodes, and I think there's only 5 episodes out, so I need to listen to the rest. But it's interesting.
Yeah.
They have a guest star on every week. One of them drinks, and the other one stays sober. It's always funny.
That's cool. So they have like the comedian and the straight man. That's great. Are you able to send me the link to that? That'd be nice.
Yeah, I can find it for you.
Yeah, yeah, dude. Thank you. Wow. You say you're a reader. What's your current book that you're reading right now, if there's any?
I just finished the Gentleman Bastard series. a little bit ago, and there's another book coming out in it pretty soon. So I'm sort of in between because I'm kind of waiting. It comes out in like 3 weeks, supposedly.
Mhm.
So I was just going to wait and not start a new series until I read the next book in that series. But if it gets delayed again, because it originally got delayed from October to December, then I'm probably going to start reading Revelation Space.
Yeah, that's sweet. By the way, I didn't ask you this earlier. At the bottom of your screen in the video, it's going to have your name. What would you like your description to be? We can do a fan of content or whatever you want.
Yeah, fan of content sounds good.
Fan of content, nice. And then, yeah. Do you want to have an expert in anything?
No
Yeah.
expert.
Sounds good. We can do student in something if you want.
No, it's all right.
You could be a student in the culinary arts, a student in avid reading or something.
No, it's all right.
Right. Raymond Urbash, fan of content. Nice. Editor Tom here. Our host is kidnapped, so he was able to film one of our important segues. Hope you guys enjoyed part 1 of our replacement interview. That was fun. It was my first time hosting. It's weird. I didn't think I'd have to do something, but it is what it is. I'm the tech guy, and they just give me whatever they want. It is what it is. I do it, and here I am. I'm tired, but we're doing a good job here on Tom Time. Tom Time episode 2, Kidnapped. Keep watching, guys, because we got something fantastic for you guys up next. It's actually a personal favorite of mine. I edited it. It's really good. Tom Time TV experience. It's a noir one. Enjoy it. I'm going to throw it to Liam. See you there.
The year was 1985. Reagan's war on drugs. Is failing. The war in Vietnam is ever ongoing. Bring our boys home. The city is cold, bleak, smells of crime. Sylvester Stallone is thriving off of his success from his hit series, Rocky.
Yeah, Adrian!
Not now, Sylvester. In their natural habitats, the crackheads are running rampant in the streets. Here to put a stop to this filth is our hero, Detective Benzel Flossington. Quick with words and a certified hustler, he is a true symbol of hope and prosperity for the future. He fights through his crippling erectile dysfunction to save the city he loves. His Sherlock Holmes method of investigation is truly a work of art. Monday through Friday, he solves crimes. Weekends, underground cock and ball torture. Oh my apologies. Underground cock and bull fighting. Slip of the tongue there. We are presenting you tonight the Tomfoolery Channel classic, Private Eye. The show ran over 2 decades on the channel and was a massive success with almost 80 seasons. It is considered an American classic. The episode we are watching tonight was groundbreaking for 80s culture. Enjoy your Tom Time noir classic experience.
Another day, another dollar. Crime in this city is still skyrocketing. Am I doing enough? Am I doing everything that I can to help my city? Am I the man that I can be? Am I truly giving it all? The shaggy, goofy man that I once was in my youth is no longer who I am. I have grown old, bitter, and gray, dreary, weary, and just weary man. I'm tired, but I gotta keep going, using the Sherlock Holmes method. Have I gone too far in my substance abuse? Am I abusing, or am I using a tool to better my brain, to better this city? Or am I just can't cope anymore with everything that's going on? With everything have I truly lost it?
Hey, man, what's up?
What's up, Doctor?
Dr. Holmes in the house.
In the house.
Hey, how's the wife?
Good.
How's the family, man? What's
Better.
up? They're good? Now
Yep.
it's 5, and one's heart problems doing a little bit better.
Yeah, a little bit, yeah.
I'm studying on it a little, man. I'm putting up and out.
Okay,
You know what I do? I like dabbling in all the little areas. You know, man, I just do what I do, man.
So what case we got?
Hey, man, about that. Take a seat, take a seat. You need to sit down. Like always, man, I don't got the case yet. You have to walk through that door right there, man. You know how it is. The vibes, man. Man, it's like the gingerbread case, remember? The little gingerbread man? He ran as fast as he could, but like, we caught up to him because he's simply a gingerbread man.
Stupid gingerbread mans can't run.
Gingerbread man.
Can't run fast enough.
Yeah, he was a ginger, right? And he was a bread maker. And he murdered 5 children. And then he burned a school bus.
Yeah,
And then he kidnapped the mayor. That was a fun time. So we got the key to the city. Oh man, remember the elementary school, man? The case of the space ghost? It was the science teacher the whole time. That's how we got Greg there, man.
Salute to my guy.
Shout out to Greg. Oh man, that was fun. You got any cases you remember, man?
Ooh. The Loch Ness was a pretty good one. I like that one.
Loch Ness. Yeah, that was a good one. It was the case of the missing locks. And to be Ness. There's a little pun that they did in the newspaper, man. That was fun.
Catches the eye, really, yeah.
Loch Ness. And they're like, oh, is the Scotland? Nah. Remember we went to Scotland, though?
Yeah.
And they got the Flying Knight.
Yes, that one. Yeah,
It
for
was just
sure.
the projectors and everything, man. It was some Scooby-Doo shit.
What about the next case?
Well, man, you know how it works, man. We just hit up here. Maybe we'll check out the newspapers. Heck, maybe he was just gonna walk through that door.
Yeah, right.
Oh, man!
Hello, I'm Bruce.
Like Zoinks, man. Who are you, man? What's up?
I just said, man, I'm Bruce.
Hey, man.
It's been a long day, man.
What's your story, man? Why are you here, man?
I've been told that you're one of the best detectives out here, best detective agencies, and my husband, yeah, I don't know, he's dead. The police think he offed himself, and I know him, and I don't think that's what happened.
Sounds like the boys in blue, man. He knows all about that place.
I sure do.
Keep going, man. What's up?
Thanks, man.
Hey, quick question though. How did you interact with the boys in blue, man? Like, were they at the house, or like, how you know?
The police, man. And I work for them, man. I'm a crime forensics out there. I work for their crime lab, man. I'm one of the boys in blue.
Oh, really, man? That's awesome. My assistant is he's gonna start asking the questions now, and I'm gonna take some notes.
All right, Bruce. Let's see here. Why did the police suspect a suicide?
I don't know, man. I think it's because if they suspect foul play, maybe I'm one of the suspects because I'm clearly not the murderer.
Okay. Did he have a sudden change of mood? Maybe like a swing?
No, sir. He always acted the way he's been, and he's been very... He's Bruce, man. I'm Bruce, and we used to call each other by each other's name. It was a joke that we did. Oh, man. Poor Ken.
Did he happen to run around with a very short adolescent male, 2 little black shoes, green hat?
Got a fake beard.
Ginger too, right? I think.
Yeah.
What? Boy, what are you talking about, boy? What?
He ran about his Lucky Charms, man, you know?
Get him next time.
What
All
was
right.
that guy?
Man, I don't know why you asking all these silly questions. How about a bunny?
Man, no, there was no bunny. Maybe there was a bunny outside. I know you're unconventional, but bunny?
Was he, if you were to describe him on that day, was he cuckoo? Cuckoo?
Cuckoo, my husband. Heavens no, I would not have married the fella if I thought he was
Okay.
cuckoo.
Well, I think that's all we can get. Now, let's see the police more.
Hey, man, brother man, I'll see you. We'll see you another time, all right? You have a good one.
Well, boys, I'll see you all later.
No problem, Bruce.
I think we'll be seeing each other real soon. We'll be seeing each other real soon.
Well, Jinkies, man, let's get to it. He works for the cops too, man. Like, I had to hide on the substance.
Yeah.
Dude, man, let's get to it.
Yeah.
Give me my hat. It's gonna be a good one, man. Like,
Yeah.
to it.
Drugs, guns, crack. Drugs, crack.
Certified boys in the group. They stick to the books and don't make any funny business.
Wait, you're still on the air?
Hey, I think you're hitting something.
What? Here, help me out. Oh, you. Careful, the body's here. We gotta go around him. Yeah, there's the body already. The victim's husband said he found him just like this. They don't think it's a homicide, it's probably a suicide. Let's take a closer look.
Let's see what we got.
Victim is a white male,
Mm-hmm.
approximately 35 to 67, and height 4'11" to about 7'5".
Approximation, I like it.
We got some kind of book here. Appears to be a diary. Could be the victim's. Could be the spouse's. Someone else in the household.
Looks like the victim still had his phone when he died.
No signs of a struggle. Victim's phone still in hand.
Be careful with that.
Bag it up for evidence.
I'm thinking suicide right off the bat.
Just a clear-cut case. Nothing special.
Yo, Don, who's that goober out there?
Oh, that's Detective Flossington.
Flossington, I never heard of him.
Detective Flossington, you never heard that name?
Uh-uh.
Dude, the guy's an absolute legend around here. You know Jack the Stripper? He caught him. He also caught the Grinch for tax evasion.
Wait. So this is the guy that got Willy Wonka for the sweatshop,
Yeah,
right?
Willy Wonka's sweatshop, the same guy. He also caught Tony Tiger and his baseball team of addicts. He caught him.
That was all one dude.
Saw one dude. He's an absolute legend. You know his success to failure ratio is tighter than a fat boy's badussi? Ridiculous. We can't really work with him though. He doesn't exactly go by the book. He's kind of like a Sherlock Holmes fanatic, so we can't give him any information on the case. We'll get in big time trouble if we do that.
Yeah, the Sherlock Holmes ideology. I heard of that one.
Yeah, dude, he's a raging alcoholic. He'll come in blackout drunk. He'll come in smoking pot all the time. But I mean, you can't deny his results.
Hey, I mean, he doesn't go by the book. We can't work with him.
Exactly. So don't give him anything, okay? Don't help him out at all. If we do that, like I said, big time trouble. I mean, what a bum. How can you work with a guy like that?
You gotta have faith. He's a perfect detective.
A perfect detective. He may have solved a few cases, but come on.
few cases, he solved the mummy. He solved Nemo. He found the frickin' lint underneath his shoe.
Ooh.
And he found the murder at Transylvania with the hot soup.
That may be so, but just look at it. The dude's crazy, man. You deserve something better than that. You deserve to be back in the force where respectable cops do good work.
It was all the same grind. I'm never going back.
Never going back. And what's this talk about a homicide? This is a clear-cut suicide.
If he has a lead, I believe him.
You really believe him?
I really believe him.
Well, it looks like he's about to pass out. So you better go fix your sweater and finish babysitting.
He's not gonna pass out. He does drugs like this all the time. He's a professional. A bit of a drug addict, but a professional. And a perfect detective, as I've already said.
Well, you know what I think about that?
What? Did you just get my nose?
That's exactly what I did, Cedric. What are you gonna do about it?
I'll tell you the one case he can't solve. Sobriety.
Yeah.
Hey, brother man, I'm gonna be investigating here. I need you in a sec, man. I need you, man.
Run along.
I will, but I want you guys to know that it's not a suicide. It's a homicide. So you guys better learn how to be detectives and get your stuff together.
Let's
I'm
go,
coming.
man. Let's go. Hey, man, like, serving USA, man. Dude, a case like this, man, gives me the chills, man. Murder, a homicide, man. Crazy, dude. Topsy-turvy. Anyway,
Sure.
let's go back to the office, man. I'll put a new thinking cap on, you know?
All right, let's do it.
What's over there? Hello, gentlemen.
Like I introduced, man, it's the murderer working at the scene, man.
Yeah. How'd you know?
Simple. I deduced when I saw the book, the smut one, and he simply had no idea that he left it. Luckily for him, he worked for the police department and he was mashing it up. He was trying to get rid of it. He was simply trying to burn it.
Wow. I underestimated you.
You always do, man. My heart's leaving me. I'm gonna go smoke up and you gotta know the boys will go.
Okay.
Word up.
Word up. There's no way I'm getting out of here in time. You can go ahead and lock me up. Yeah.
So, what'd you call me about?
We found the killer. It's Bruce, one of your boys.
Bruce? You mean like Bruce from forensics?
I sure
There's,
do.
there's no way. That's why we thought it was a suicide. He
Nope.
works here.
It was a husband homicide. I know because the detective found out.
There's no way. The detective.
Yeah.
He's not right about this.
You're mistaken, he is. I mean, they always say it's me, but it's not. It's him.
Let's go see him. Bruce, is it true? I need to hear this from you.
Yeah, Brian Gosling, I would have gotten away with it too if it wasn't for my crippling addiction to smuts. You can take me away now.
All right. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in the court of law.
Another pig's been fried. Better go tell the detective. Sizzle, sizzle.
What about the next case?
Well, man, you know how it works, man. We just hit it up here. Maybe we'll check out the newspapers. Heck, maybe he was just gonna walk through that door.
Yeah, right.
Oh, man!
Drugs, guns, crack.
Welcome back, and I hope you enjoyed the show. It is a personal favorite of mine. That was episode 69 from season 69. Nice. Private Eye was created by Tom Swick, who is unrelated to the classic horror filmmaker. The staff writers for the show were the cast and the crew for the show. This is the first time this was done in TV history. Among the writers were myself, Isaiah Cameron, Jack O'Connell, and Will Swick. Thank you for joining me. And before I leave you, your life lesson is, not all gay people are evil, you ignorant slut. I was Liam Sondheimer, again. Thank you, and have a good night.
Welcome back to Tom Time. That was the Tom Time TV experience. These are bad dudes. I repeat, these are bad dudes. Yeah, this is Tom Time. I am your host, Tom Swick. I hope you enjoyed Private Eye. That was a great time filming that project as well as writing it. Yeah, this is interesting. I'm still grateful with my kidnappers for letting me to keep filming because we need to stay on schedule because Tomfoolery Conglomerate's owner is clearly a madman. Barty again is driving. He's still driving. I'm stuck here with Luda. We've had a fun time, right, Luda? Mm-hmm. I have a feeling we're gonna have more of a fun time. What's that over there, Luda? Oh, I'll ask you in a second. I'm not too excited. We're gonna go back to the interview, guys. I'm having a fantastic guest tonight. Oh dear God. You know what this is for? Can I first get the name of it? What's the name of it?
Potato. It's a Wang noodle for your information. All right.
Okay.
And you know what it's for?
No. What is it for, Luda?
Well, it's really cool, actually. You'll like it a lot. This part's good for bashing. This part is, good for smashing. But this part's good for stabbing.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say crashing.
Crashing? No.
Okay.
So, if you had to pick one, what's your least favorite? You got smashing, bashing, slashing.
I'm gonna go with bashing. Let's not do the bashing one. That sounds terrible. Yeah, let's not do bashing. Dude. Let's don't. Let's don't.
Bashing it is then.
Please no. Oh, God.
Hope you like your ribs.
Hey, enjoy the interview, guys. Ah!
Dude, this is fun so far. What's the current? Oh, did you see the Batman trailer?
Yeah, I love it. I'm so excited for the movie. I cannot wait. It's gonna be so good.
I think it's the funniest thing ever because I know how much you hated Robert Pattinson in like the Twilight movies and everything, and here he is as your favorite character.
I was excited for him to be Batman. Way more excited than Ben Affleck. When they said that Ben Affleck was going to be Batman, I was like, "There's no way this is going to be good."
And it wasn't.
They announced Robert Pattinson. I was like, "We'll give him a chance because it could be good. He's got the personality for it."
Oh yeah, like did you see any of his indie films at all or like knew about him?
No, I know that he's had some. I know that he's been in a lot of like decent movies, and he's a good actor. He just got stuck with that Twilight role, and it was not great for his career.
It's like what happens like with actors. Like looking at his career now, you could tell like how terrible those movies truly were written, and just how they were built to the point where he was able to make it playable and actually watchable nowadays to watch and like laugh at them. Like especially, I can't watch them by myself. It gets me visibly mad, and I just almost like I can chuck the TV out the window.
Yeah, it's really bad.
If I'm with like friends and family, I could watch that. It's so much fun. Like it's just fun like picking apart the movie.
Oh, it's really poorly done on all aspects.
Everything. Cinematography, acting, story. Like the dynamic of Bella and Edward is so creepy, so wrong, and so many red flags from the very beginning to the very end that it's just like, how do people glorify this? I don't get it. This is literally everyone says, don't do this in a relationship. And it's every couple seconds. It's like, this is the worst thing to do. This is the worst thing. These are bad signs. Break up with this person. Run. And they both do it. It's like, what is this? It's like I hope future like parents who are like diehard fans don't show their kids without saying, "Hey, this is not how relationships should be." When you guys watch this movie, so like they gotta put like parental warnings on it. It's just like this is bad.
Yeah, it's not good.
Man, like it was funny for us because I know how much of our family members were just die hard into it. Like they were just, oh,
Yeah, my sister was never really big into it, but I remember all of the cousins were. She was too young for it.
that's good.
Did you see
Yeah.
the new sort of related to Batman video game coming out next year?
Oh yeah, we're going into the special. What can you talk just explain it to the guest for us real quick?
Yeah, it's a Batman video game, but in it, Batman passes away. He's dead before the game even starts. And he leaves behind instructions for like Nightwing, Robin,
Red Hood, right?
Girl, and
Red Hood, is he in it?
I think Red Hood is the fourth person. And their job is to bring down this like society of villains called like the Owl Society or something like that.
Yeah,
It looks like
Society
it's
Mouse.
good. Yeah.
Yeah, as a comic book fan, I saw the trailer for it. Like I was interested because it seems like the same people that built the Arkham games. So we know it should be a good game, but I don't know if it's following the Arkham story. If it is it following the Arkham story?
I don't know, to be honest. I just saw a trailer for it the other day and was like, oh, that looks like it'll be pretty good. I also saw the open world Harry Potter game where you can be either a good or a bad wizard.
Wait, they're making an open world Harry Potter game?
Yeah, and you can be either good or bad. It's up to you. It doesn't really matter. You can be like, chaotic neutral if you wanted, essentially.
So they're making Harry Potter, but like Star Wars Old Republic, basically.
It's
That's the Old
it's
Republic.
I don't think there's any storyline to it at all besides like
So it's an RPG.
yeah, I think besides maybe like you want to take over the wizarding world however you want. You're bad
like
or
Minister of
you
Magic.
want to stop bad. Yeah, it's gonna be good.
I have to get that game because I would
Yeah.
first run for Ministry of Magic, completely ruin the whole Wizarding Society, make them public, and then see like, go, okay, either I'm going to go the good route or I'm going to take over the world. But I have the whole Wizarding community with me.
I'm gonna do two games. I'm gonna do one where I'm good and one where I'm bad. Gotta do.
And
Can't
then
not.
I think and the third time you play it, it's just like you just do whatever you want to. You're just like, I'm bored. You get a wanted poster, and then you go full Dumbledore and just be like, I am the greatest wizard of all time.
Exactly. I think it's gonna be super fun. I'm gonna play that a lot.
Oh, that's amazing. I'm gonna check out the trailer. The nice thing is I actually have a show Wednesdays 6 to 8 p.m. By the time you guys watch this, we only have one episode, which is actually going to hopefully be this will be airing right before it happens. 6 to 8, we're doing a video game special. And for those who are tuning in later, we have another show the next week, December 8th. And that's going to be Wednesday, 6 to 8. It's the VIP, where we talk about all things of the entertainment world, video games, movies, and TV. I'm joined by an amazing cast. That's our last episode of this semester, but next semester, we got a full season. Sorry, I got to do my plug there, Ray.
Yeah, no problem. I just want to let you know it's called Hogwarts Legacy if you're looking for it.
Hogwarts Legacy. Boom. I will do.
Set way before Harry Potter's around. It's set in the 1800s.
Oh, it's even better then. That's so much cooler. I'd rather, that's cool. Because then you don't have to worry about like meeting like Harry Potter characters and be like, oh my gosh, this. No, you don't have to worry about having any emotional connections to these characters. Oh,
nope.
That's awesome.
Completely set in the 1800s.
So steampunk a little bit if they want to. There'll be like trains and like the coal. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I mean, it'd be powered by magic. I mean, the front of it is the hippogriff. So I think an important part of it is like the animals and stuff.
It has
There's
to be.
like a lot of trolls and hippogriffs and centaurs and
anything in the Muggle world.
Shit, yeah.
Nice. That's cool. Is it all in the UK or is it like the world?
I don't know. I don't know if there's quite that much information out about it.
Mm-hmm.
At least not that I've seen. I just saw the trailer for it and seen some covers for stuff and some fan artwork and stuff like that. So it'll be cool when it comes out.
Have you seen the Warner Brothers Smash game that they're making? Like Smash Brothers?
Not. Oh wait, is that gonna have the
Multiverses? Yes.
Yeah, I did see that. I'm excited for that.
Dude, they made the meme Shaggy into the game. Like they literally just went full on like, Zoinks Scoob, I'm going to full power.
It's gonna be great.
Then you have Batman. Then you have Tom and Jerry as like a dual role, which is amazing because it's like the Ice Climbers from Smash Brothers, and it's like that's perfect for them. Like it makes sense they being themselves like separate, but them together makes so much more sense for that like how the game's being set up.
It's gonna be super fun. I'm gonna play the shit out of it.
Arya Stark, it was like the first character revealed, and then like there was a leak about it that I actually knew about that actually talked about it on my show, the VIP, and it was really cool because that was the day that it was officially unofficial confirmed because somebody posted the leak and then Warner Brothers told him to take it down, and as soon as like a company like that tells you to take it down and they copy striked them, not trademark or anything, so he didn't lose money. They just said, hey, don't do this, and they didn't like it was nothing. I think it was copyright strike, but it was a strike that basically said take this down. You don't have any effects if you take it down right away, and that's what they did. They copyright claimed the image and everything. The guy didn't lose any money or anything. He actually became a lot more popular because of it, and he had to make it very clear: I'm not a leak guy at all. I'm one of the better Smash players. I'm just excited about this game because people were sending me the info, and because of him, I wouldn't be surprised this trailer and everything was released sooner. And holy crap, it looks amazing.
What's it called again?
Multiverses, which at first I hated the game, but the name of it, but then I saw how they spell it. I'm like, okay, I'm down for it. Multiverses. There's rumors that Dumbledore can be in it. Harry Potter potentially. Anyone in the Warner Brothers world could be in it. Batman's already in it. Superman.
Early over time. Gandalf is in it. Scooby Doo. Tom and Jerry. Batman. It's gonna be awesome.
We have yet to see officially Scooby. Is he on the website now or?
No, it's Shaggy. Sorry.
Just Shaggy. Okay. Well, the Scooby-Doo world, so there's a really good chance Scooby's in the game in some way. I hope he's a playable character. If he's not a playable character, I think they're missing out, but they might release it as a DLC later because they're saying it's built.
Well, that's it. They'll add a ton of DLCs. It looks like the Mortal Kombat developers involved in it, so that's gonna be pretty sweet.
Oh yeah, as well as the big thing they were marketing was co-op, which is really cool to go with that. And like the animation seems very like cartoony, very fluid and everything. My one buddy is concerned that it might be a little too slow, the fighting style, but he thinks the animations, everything is going to be better. He's like he tries to go pro for a lot of his stuff, so it's like to him he's not he's interested, intrigued to see if they're going to speed up the gameplay or not. For me as a casual player, it looks perfect. Like it looks like the game that you just want to play with your friends and everything.
Yeah,
you do all the character.
That'll be fun to play with friends for sure.
Oh yeah, I'm excited. And then let's see. We talked about the Batman trailer. Spider-Man comes out, I think, in 2 weeks. What do you think?
Yeah, I'm super excited. I'm gonna go see it immediately. Probably opening night.
No, same. I'm seeing it with my best friend opening night, literally.
I have to see it. I've been watching, reading stuff about it for like months, being like, I cannot wait for this movie. It's gonna be so good.
I've been following it for years. Like as soon as it was announced, I've been following it. And then when they said it was multiverse, and then the rumors are if the original Spider-Man are going to be in it. If they're not, they have to be. If they're not, I'm going to be upset.
There's no way they're bringing Doc Ock and the original Green Goblin and Lizard and who all is in it? Doc Ock
from Amazing Spider-Man, as well as Spider-Man 3 Sandman's in it, the official actors from it. And then what's crazy though is that Willem Dafoe I don't think was officially confirmed. He might be confirmed now, but at this time that I was reading like last couple of weeks was not confirmed, which is crazy.
What I understood was when they rolled the Green Goblin bomb onto the highway in the trailer, they were essentially confirming it, which I would agree with that fact.
It is Marvel though, because remember Red Skull in I was thinking it was Infinity War and Endgame. That was not oh snap. What's the actor's name who plays Red Skull? He's Transformers as well as Lord of the Rings. He's Elrond.
Yeah, I forget because I haven't watched.
Pull it up on your thing on your laptop there, please. Sadly, we don't have a Jamie in here. Whatever, what's his name in Joe Rogan's podcast?
Oh yeah, gotta have a good.
Yeah. Hugo Weaving, because he's he's the main actor from V for Vendetta. And he hated the role of Red Skull. It was a very heavy prosthetics. He doesn't really like blockbusters and everything. It's surprising that he still does Transformers. The reason why he does Transformers is because he literally can sit in a comfy chair and just do his voice. They do whatever effects they need to. And he's Optimus Prime, I believe, actually.
I believe.
Yeah. And it's amazing. And him as Red Skull is fantastic. And
that's right. He plays V in V for Vendetta. That's one of my all-time favorite movies.
We're gonna have to cover that after I do this little thing. I think there's a chance that Willem Dafoe might not be in the new Spider-Man because simply they could get someone who does an impersonation of Willem Dafoe. I hope it's not, because I'd be truly. I don't think no one could ever impersonate Willem Dafoe in that way, because Willem Dafoe that's one of his best roles, easily top 5, and he is one of the best actors there is. He's so great. But V for Vendetta though, I've yet to see it, which is insane because I'm a film buff.
What?
I've not seen it.
You need to watch it.
It's on my winter break list. I don't know what happens. It's just there's so many great movies out there that it's hard to watch all of them, you know?
Yeah, you know what is sad though that I just learned about the Spider-Man thing that you mentioned, the Willem Dafoe.
Oh no.
He's not wearing, even if Willem Dafoe's in it, he's not wearing the Green Goblin costume from Spider-Man 1.
He's not wearing the Power Ranger one? Oh, like
He's gonna look like the comic book.
Oh, that's even cooler.
With like the and the black.
Wait, is it Willem Dafoe though?
They don't say.
Okay.
They say Willem Dafoe's return as a super. Yeah, he's in it.
Oh, okay, that's perfect. Then I'm fine then. I don't care if he's wearing the Power Ranger costume because that's a Sam Raimi costume. So they do a Marvel version of it, which they could use what they were originally going to go with, which I think would have been better than the costume that they went with, was using CGI prosthetics for him to make him look like a goblin. Because the transformation scene, he would get physically transformed as well, so he would get greener and everything. Have you seen the test footage of that, by the way?
I have not.
It looks amazing.
I am sad though that I loved that costume for the Green Goblin. I thought that was hilariously.
But think about it this way. What happens if this movie is terrible and that costume's associated with that movie forever?
Yeah, I feel like it would be hard for this movie to be terrible.
It would be, because Benedict Cumberbatch is in it. You have the rest of the Spider-Man gang. I'm pretty sure Hannibal Buress is in it as well, which is amazing because he was in the second one briefly, and I was like, yes.
Oh, wait. Stop. Okay, now I'm confused because in the one trailer, the Green Goblin with the original Green Goblin costume appears. So maybe he does a costume change during the movie.
That would be amazing. That would be it. That's the best of both worlds.
Yeah, he might appear originally out of like the when the worlds collide, he might appear in the original Green Goblin costume, and then he might, change.
Oh my gosh, that'd be so cool.
I'll send you this.
Yeah, please do. Send me the links and everything, as well as I'll put them in the description and everything if I remember. Because production went a little haywire. We're all actually mostly edited except for the interview, and we gotta basically export the entire video, put it together. So I got a late night tonight.
A link to this tweet that I just saw from Marvel.
Mm-hmm. And for those who don't know, let me pop up the graphic of when this is airing, because this is 2:23 p.m. November 29th, 2021, which means November 30th is the air date of Tom Time, episode 2. For those who don't know, Raymond is a bit of a, what's your official title again?
For work?
Yes.
I'm a legal videographer, as well as I do trial presentation and exhibit technician, and then I'm working on record retrievals. So sort of just like a tech.
Yeah. And for those who needs better explanation, is when he watches this video, he's going to hate it because he's going to see everything that's wrong with it and how I did it wrong. Which is fun.
Wrong. It's pretty self-explanatory over Zoom.
Yeah. I'll have to get some pointers from you to get better quality and everything at some point. But I think we're doing good how it is right now.
Looks fine. Yeah, if you need help on editing or anything, let me know. I work in Premiere every day.
Dude, Premiere's the best. Let's talk about Premiere, man. I love that stuff.
Yeah, I do like Premiere Pro.
Yeah. Do you go After Effects at all or no?
No, I don't have to do anything with After Effects. My videos, obviously, because it's, videography, so nothing crazy has to go on.
Do you have to adjust audio or anything? Do you put like any filters or anything, color effects, stuff like that, or no?
No, we don't do filters. Only if a video turns out really, really bad and we want to try and fix it, do we start messing with filters and stuff. Most of the stuff I'm doing in Premiere is, either inserting exhibits on the screen that someone's talking about, cutting up segments to fit within our parameters, because we like to do only 2-hour clips rather than like 3.5-hour videos. We'll do like a 2-hour clip and a 1.5-hour clip.
Oh wow.
And then we time code stuff in Premiere, and There's just a lot of different stuff. A lot of the hardest stuff we do is definitely inserting exhibits and matching up time codes and audio and stuff for when we get a corrupted file.
Yeah. That's amazing. Oh, that's so cool. Sorry, like I love editing and everything, so I'm kind of getting lost in a train of thought, as well as we're gonna go about till 2:45 because I got a class at 3:00.
Okay, that's fine. Yeah, I might even have to get off at like 2:35, so that's cool.
That's even better. Yeah, perfect.
Yeah, because I don't have I do have to do some more work.
Let's go, Ray. Any TV shows that you're watching right now then?
Peaky Blinders, as always, is in my rotation. I just watched this show called Baking Impossible because I was bored. It was all right. It was interesting. They pair bakers with engineers and ask them to do like really hard tasks that are like edible.
Yeah.
So build like an edible skyscraper or build like an edible boat, stuff like that. And that was pretty interesting to watch because I usually don't love baking shows, but that was something that I could watch just because of the engineering aspect. I also watched Tiger King 2.
Oh yeah, they've made a sequel. I forgot.
Yeah, it was actually way more interesting than I thought it would be. It was pretty funny, as well as, the first one was funny. This one was less funny, although it still had some humor in it. But it was more about all the legal ramifications that all these people are now going through.
That's
which was pretty cool. A lot of people are being arrested. Pretty much all the tigers have been seized from. All the tigers and cats and animals have been seized from most of these roadside zoos that were involved in Tiger King 1 by the U.S. government and sent to a sanctuary in Colorado, which is nice because the tigers actually have like room and they're not stuck in their whole life and stuff.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was interesting. It was a fine watch. It was worth a couple hours.
What's the official title? Is it just Tiger King 2, or do they give it? That's cool. That's cool. And something that is pretty cool. This is our second guest at some point later today, Will Swick. When can you sit up? There we go. Let's get my editing later on. It's gonna be a little funky. William, you're gonna be right there. There you go. Say hi to the folks at home, William.
What's happening? What's up, Ray?
Hey, Will, how you doing?
I'm wonderful.
Excited to be on the show?
Yes, I've been waiting for weeks, right? This wasn't planned 30 minutes ago at all.
25 minutes of it.
Nice.
Yeah, it was good. You're doing a good job here. I'm excited to see this episode.
Oh, thanks, man. Any favorite parts that you like? Like any notables from it?
I have to go back. I liked your introduction a lot, though. I like the music that you guys have and stuff.
Thank you. That's shout out to Nate Hanrahan and Sungbin Young.
Right?
What's it?
You said your one friend's doing all the music for it?
Yes, it's actually him and his roommate from college, Sungbin Young, and they crushed it. They were actually the guests for today's episode, and because of our host being kidnapped and everything, they weren't able to make it. So we got a video of them explaining what happened, and we'll have them on the show at some point for a later date. And you guys can hear them during the theme song and everything, as well as they want to do more music with my film projects and everything in the future. It's amazing. I am truly excited that Nate's excited about it, and so is Sunbin. And yeah, because there's gonna be a movie at some point in the near future that I think you guys will really enjoy. Well, sorry for you being quiet there for a little bit.
I feel so included.
I'll have you guys. Interesting, since we talked about Spider-Man, I was on the No Way Home Twitter page on my laptop, and I guess tickets went on sale today.
They actually?
Yeah, and crashed all the websites.
Of course it did. That's what's up. There's no way to get a ticket. There we go. William. Yeah. So Willem Dafoe looks like he's confirmed to be in it. What do you think?
Yeah. I mean, I'm excited. I'm cautiously optimistic, though, because last time a Spider-Man movie tried to do this many villains, it was Spider-Man 3, right?
It was
Amazing Spider-Man. Spider-Man 3, yes, but Amazing Spider-Man 2 had Did it have 2 villains or 3 villains? No, it did have 3
had
villains
Electro
because it was
and it had
Goblin,
Green Goblin.
and as well as Rhino at the very end, which a lot of people were upset
but
about.
it was a lot different, obviously, when Sam Raimi did it because it was kind of forced upon him, a script that he didn't even want. So I'm obviously this one I think is going to be better. But
what's weird is that they're planning on making another 3 Spider-Man movies with Tom Holland after this Spider-Man.
Thank goodness. I didn't know if they were confirmed it or not. I just
don't know if they should make 6 Spider-Man movies with Tom Holland. I like Tom Holland as Spider-Man a lot, but 6 is a lot of movies for any character.
But think about it. He's in the MCU. Do you want them to recast a new Spider-Man for the MCU?
Well, but the thing is,
Miles Morales?
They're talking about it being 3 more individual Spider-Man movies, not just MCU movies. They're saying the producer said, we are getting ready to make the next Spider-Man movie with Tom Holland. Marvel, we're thinking of this as 3 films, and now we're going on to the next 3.
I'm fine with that. I understand why people would be. It's just the sense of lore of Spider-Man and Peter Parker. There's so much they can go into, and we can see him as an adult too. And then if we want to see more younger Spider-Man, we can have Miles Morales. Imagine Tom Holland introducing Miles Morales.
Oh, I would like to see Miles Morales. I'm excited for the next Spider-Verse. That's going to be a great movie. Though it's going to take so long to make. What is it, like 2023 getting released?
Something like that, 2023 or 2024. Maybe even 2025.
So much to that. It's going to take them so long.
Yeah.
But before that, I think maybe 2022 or early 2023, they're making a spin-off movie. They're doing a couple.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so they have one with the Spider-Woman, which would be really cool. And then they're going to Spider-Verse. Gwen, as well as a bunch of other people. Like plural.
For all of them, and I would watch them.
I would watch the Nick Cage one for sure. I think the dream one would be the Nicolas Cage Spider-Man, the Noir Spider-Man with Spider-Ham. Like that would be amazing.
Funny.
Could you imagine that, just them going back and forth in either one's world, preferably the Noir world with Spider-Ham just literally losing his mind with how serious it is? Oh, that would be the best.
That would be a funny show or movie for a little bit.
And if they're trying to figure out a director for it and you're watching, guys, hello, I'm right here. Oh, that's what happens if I get too bold. I just fade away.
It cuts you off.
Yeah, the Zoom's like, nah, it's a terrible decision. Don't do it. Yeah, we'll see. If you guys just want someone just working on it, some PAs, hey, I'm here. Yeah, dude.
I feel like with the 3 solo Spider-Man movies that you were talking about, right? I feel like they're probably going to do a lot with Venom and Carnage, or even just like the Sony world they're revealing in with like Jared Leto as Mobius or Morbius.
I would okay with that as long as Sony signs a deal, because right now Sony doesn't allow Venom to appear in any Marvel movies, as far as we know. They're not allowed.
As far as we know, although the end credit scene in Venom 2
alludes to something else.
Yeah, don't tell me. I haven't
even seen the movie, but the end credit scene got spoiled for me, and I was like, that's cool.
Same.
Oh, is Spider-Man in it?
You just gotta watch it.
Maybe he's not.
I have that movie. I wanted to see it really bad and didn't get the chance.
It's better than Eternals, apparently. Like a lot better. And Eternals is right now the worst rated Marvel movie.
Horrible. It looked terrible. I wasn't even a little bit interested in seeing it.
I think it was going to be the more boring Marvel movie, because it seemed like they were trying their hardest to set up these characters in like one giant like mega movie, like Avengers level. But it's like you know nothing about these characters. No one's going to want to watch that.
I figured it'd be rushed, just like the first installment of Captain Marvel, which seemed just real rushed because they wanted to get her in Avengers. It's like, take your time introducing a cool character.
There was a lot of good bases of Captain Marvel that I truly liked, but definitely rushed is a good way to describe how it felt.
Yeah, it just felt a little like they rushed that movie in there, which it made sense why they had to. But I'm excited to see if they do 2 more movies with her and how cool she'll be, because she's a really cool character.
I wish she was in. I don't know if I wish she was in Endgame more. Like, I don't know. Like, they did her enough, but like honestly, she could have done more because they hyped her up so much in Infinity War as well.
Yeah, to be honest, they hyped her up so much that, in my opinion, they should have left her completely out of Endgame and waited to put her into the next phase, because they wanted to make it all about Tony Stark, because he's the one who started the phase, and that makes sense. So like, make the movie all about Tony Stark and like his sacrifice, and then start the next phase off with Captain Marvel, and she can be the Tony Stark of phase whatever 5.
I think originally it was going to be like T'Challa, Spider-Man as Tony Stark, and her Captain Marvel is either as Black Widow or Captain America type, and then
probably more like the Thor type, just like the ridiculously overpowered one.
That could be like, T'Challa though, is a thing, because like she seems very like the military.
I would see T'Challa as more like Cap because he's like super noble, always does the right thing. And Marvel is just like the one who literally is fighting gods the way Thor did with the original trio.
Loose cannon for sure.
Too overpowered for everyone else.
Yeah. Maybe a little more serious than Thor, and hopefully Thor can just be Thor, because like I hope we don't lose him after this third one, because I would love to see more Thor.
I don't know if Chris Hemsworth is going to come back, but I do love Thor. He's like probably my favorite of all the Avengers.
He loves playing Thor, as well as they're letting him just experiment with the character, which is like amazing, because I'm all for it, because he was hilarious in Ragnarok, as well as
Endgame. Oh, so funny. Ragnarok was such a great movie.
Mm-hmm. Dude, Endgame was amazing because of Fat Thor. He was so good.
Yeah, he was good in it.
It's all the reasons why it was just a great movie, but like Fat Thor was amazing. And did you see images of the third Thor Love and Thunder?
I haven't yet. I know he's not as fat, right?
No, he's back to being buff. He's just bigger, actually. He's just like even more jacked. And he's wearing like a punk rock outfit, basically what it looks like 80s hair metal type deal. It's like, oh, that's sweet. And Natalie Portman,
right? This is, I think, Love and Thunder is the end of him, isn't it?
It might be.
Point of the movie.
Well, that's what it's rumored to look like, because Natalie Portman is coming back as Jane Foster, and they already confirmed that a Lady Thor is going to be in it.
Yeah, and she's getting the hammer. Mjolnir.
Oh yeah, but it's like interesting to see Natalie. I don't think Natalie Portman would sign on for a full like Marvel like contract like Chris Hemsworth. So I think likely we'll just have her randomly and keep Thor as well.
At the end of Endgame, did Thor still have Stormbreaker?
Yeah, he saw a Stormbreaker.
So there's still Stormbreaker and Mjolnir, right?
Mjolnir is with Captain America.
Well, Captain America is dead.
Yes,
Cap's just
but
like,
he put it back in the timeline where it belongs. Because remember, Thor took it from him, so Cap has to put it back in the timeline.
I don't know if they went over if he put it back in the timeline.
But he traveled back in time with the hammer, because, and that was alluding that they would go back in time with it, because he took it from himself from the second Thor movie.
Yeah, I just don't remember.
Oh yeah, their time travel was weird.
I just don't remember seeing Captain America go back in time with Mjolnir. Is all I'm saying.
He did it with the stones. I don't remember if they ever clarified. Like,
I'm pretty sure because he gave the shield.
The hammer is going to go to Natalie Portman. I think that's why it didn't go back with him.
I wouldn't be surprised if she gets it, because she doesn't get it in time. So it might be an alternate universe. Jane Foster could be, as well as like there's so many other things that they could do with it.
Isn't also there a thing in the comics where like it's like Groot as Stormbreaker, where like Groot is alive, like he grows with the hammer?
I think that was a theory. I don't know if that's true. I don't know Marvel comics as much as like I should.
I could have sworn I read that.
I don't know anything about the Thor comics, to be honest.
Ray, we got to go in about 2 minutes. So yeah, let's try to get a good thing to wrap up with. William, anything you want to talk about here?
Not really.
I
don't know. I have no idea.
Do you want to talk about Tom Time?
You give me something, and I'll tell you my thoughts.
Do you guys want to talk about the did you hear about the Michael B. Jordan Superman project that he's doing?
Yep.
So he's gonna be playing the President of the United States Superman that was supposed to be like Barack Obama as Superman.
Huh.
Interesting.
I don't think they're gonna go with Barack Obama, but he's gonna be like President of the United States, and it's like Earth 3 or something. I forget what Earth is. It's Michael B. Jordan.
The multiverse thing.
Yeah, but it's gonna be that universe. I don't know if he'll cross over with the DCEU. There's a chance.
Is this a movie or is this like an HBO Max show? Or?
It looks like an HBO Max like mini series, and they might do a cartoon.
If he doesn't do a Barack Obama accent the whole time,
I won't watch it unless he does that. That would be hilarious.
My fellow
Americans.
I'm
All right, guys. I think on that note, William, can you close out this interview in your Barack Obama accent?
No, I cannot.
Oh, good. Hey, Ray, thank you so much for being on the show.
Yeah.
Anything you want to say to the guests at home?
No, I'm good actually. Everyone enjoy your holidays.
Nice.
Watch Tom.
Watch Tom Time. There you go. Nice. I was about to be like, is there anything they should be watching or looking out for? Nice. But as he said, watch Tom Time. Keep watching, guys, because our next guest is going to be this guy right there. All right. It's going to be fun. See you then. How's it going, guys? Due to time, our interview with Will Swick is going to be pushed to another date, potentially episode 3. We'll find out. And thank you so much for enjoying our interview portion. The replacement guests were amazing. And I'd really have to say thank you to Raymond Urbash as well as Will Swick. Sorry, Will, for being pushed you for time, but you will be on Tom Time at some point, and hopefully we'll use that interview. Hey, keep watching Tom Time. We got more amazing stuff along the way.
Go ahead.
Hey, how's it going, guys? Welcome back to Tom Time. I hope you guys enjoyed so far. I've enjoyed it as much as I can at the moment. It's been interesting to say the least. Yeah. We had some fun, I guess. Yeah. Anyway, this is Tom Insight, like we did in episode 1, which we did the douche route. It was fun. And here's a Tom Insight, and there you go right there. Guys, this has been fun. It's been a little wild. Episode 2 has been a journey to film it, to have some. A couple months ago, we filmed The Private Eye. I love that, man. It is amazing. First Tom Time TV experience and everything from the Tomfoolery Vault. And it was written by myself, doing the story, showrunner / writing everything with the story beats. And then obviously, if you saw the credits, I brought in a writing board. It was awesome. And like with TV shows, I hope you guys know this. If you don't, they usually have a staff of writers. And that's sort of like how we do Tom Time. I usually have a controlling story arc and everything. I have what I want. And then I got writers come in and write it and everything. And sometimes life takes an unexpected turn, and you keep going with it, man. Yeah, you keep going with it. I know with the staff writers and everything for Private Eye, it was a great time. I had my brother came in, William Swick, also known as Billy for those in the family, Will to those who listen to him on the radio. Isaiah came in as well to write it. It was awesome. And we had Liam as well. It's actually been a very Liam-centric episode, man. It's been fun. He's done a great job so far. It's Private Eye. He's in a lot of behind-the-scenes stuff in this episode. If you pay attention, you'll definitely see him at some point. And it's been great. I love filming this. Sometimes we have harder days. Sometimes we have harder experiences. Sometimes we have to deal with some unfriendly people, but you know what? We keep going, we keep striving, we figure out more things. The marketing though, let me get a little out of the way here. This is our official logo for the season, Tom Time Season 1. I actually made it in the back of the car while we were doing it. Yeah, it's the chair that they had me on, I think during the theme song. A little like is ominous, and a road. It's cool. It's pretty fun. I love it. Gives the vibe of what this episode has felt like so far. Kind of like maybe there's a glimmer of hope here and there. All this darkness happening. Oh, hey, there's a road. Maybe there's light down there. Doesn't look like it. Yeah, we'll find out. Yeah. Guys, this has been fun. I love it so far. Thank you to everyone who's watching. We're almost at 200 views on episode 1. I didn't think we would make 100 views in the first episode. It's crazy. We have a very dedicated following, and for those who are watching it, right now. Thank you. It is amazing, and it's viewers like you are the reason why we're gonna keep doing this. I enjoy it because I'm gonna do it regardless, but I think you give us hope to keep going. It's like, hey, we have an audience watching, and we're gonna keep doing it for you guys, and thank you so much. And for those who are just watching Tom Time, this is your first Tom Time experience, guys. Hey, check out episode 1. You can get a little backstory of what happened here while I'm with Luda over here. It's fun. Yeah, it's been a little scary, but it is what it is. It's topsy-turvy, man. Like, oh, man. Like our main character from Private Eye says, them vibes, man, and Jinkies, Zoinks, and all those fun little Scooby-Doo-isms that we brought in. Because Scooby-Doo is one of my favorite cartoons. I talked about it on the VIP, and the VIP right now is going on air. Tom Swick is hosting it. It's doing really well. It's Wednesdays 6 to 8. Please check it out. You can hear Will on there. You can hear Jack, one of the guys who wrote it, on there, as well as a bunch of other cool people, including Dan, the video game newsman. The VIP, 6 to 8 p.m. on Wednesdays at 90.5 WERG or 95WERGFM.com. And marketing, though, has been going really well. Tech guy, I don't know if you were kidnapped or working for them, but can you switch to that video that we have? It's over there. So this is a, hold on, don't press play yet, pause. So this was a little film festival that we did over on the Tom Time Instagram. Go ahead and press play. Now showing Tom Time Mini Film Festival, featuring the films of the Obama and Tom Dynamic Duo franchise. Let's play it again for the folks at home. And, ooh, I know you like these movies.
Mm-hmm.
I know it's not because of that guy. It's that guy right there. He surprisingly voted. We had an interesting conversation in the car. Anyway, that was a fun one. I enjoyed it a lot. I hope you guys enjoyed it. We had some great films on there. A little film experience for you guys. I hope you enjoyed them. If you have yet to see it, check out Tom Time Instagram. It's at Tom Time The Show, as well as at Tom Time The Show on Twitter, as well as check out that Tom Swick on Twitter and Instagram. And yeah, there's another Instagram social they can check out is Tom Glomerate. It's fun. This is a bit of like a plug episode because I don't know if I'll have access to any technology for a little while. So I gotta make sure I do my advertising. We still have an episode 3 though. They promised me that. As well as I agreed that I have to read this if we have an episode 3. So can you hold this for me? Excellent. So okay. To those who are watching, specifically Tomfoolery conglomerate owners, the Tom Glomerate, the television host Tom Swick, that's me, you guys hopefully know that by now, is safe-ish at the moment. I like that, safe-ish, yeah. And will be a little unsafe, maybe death. Death, okay. If you guys don't give him the ransom, or I give up the information about my bosses. I told you I don't know anything about them. I don't.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, I gotta go with the show. Okay, it is what it is. You can go ahead and set that down there. It's fun. We're keeping it alive. We're doing the best that we can. Hopefully you guys enjoy the show, man. Yeah, fun little story actually. All the people that have told me good luck and everything about the show earlier before we started said break a leg, and here I am breaking a leg. Ludo's involved with that. No?
Don't not talk about that.
Oh man. Okay, well, I guess I gotta wrap it up here, or no, okay. Anyway, going to get back to Tom, check it out. Hi guys, I hope you enjoyed the show so far. Just know I've not enjoyed the show at all. The pre-recording stuff was fun. this current stuff is not. These bad dudes here got me kidnapped. We're stopped at the moment, which is all right. I appreciate you guys watching the show here. It's been a great time. I hope you enjoyed Tom Time TV experience. I hope you enjoyed all the segments that we've done so far. It was a lot of hard work. Me and Isaiah did a lot of hard work into this. Hey, Luda, are you getting fresh air?
No, we're getting fresh air.
What?
You're over.
No. Hi. Hey, what?
What? I think we're gonna need these.
Hey. Hi. Luda, what's happening here, man? What's up? What do you want? What do you want, man?
Who's the Tom Glomerate owner? Who is it?
I don't know, man. I don't know what
You
you're
don't
talking
know?
about. I don't know what you're talking about, man. You mean Tom Glomerate? Oh, you mean Tomfoolery? Tomfoolery, Conglomerate? That's what you want to know?
Sure do.
Oh, what about it? What about Tomfoolery? What about Tomfoolery, Conglomerate? What about
Who's
it?
the owner?
What?
Who's the owner?
I don't know what you're talking about, man. What?
2, 3, 4. Pick it up, pick it up, yeah, pick it up, pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. Talking about Tom Time, 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 talking about Tom Time.
Tom and Tom, a Tomcast, if you will. Hope you guys enjoy. It's gonna be me and Tom. It's gonna be a good time. Tom and Tom, just some good old tomfoolery. Anyway, guys, check it out. And thanks for watching episode 2.